Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Faculty Development Day. My name is Brian Aldridge. I serve as your Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, and I want to welcome you to our event. This historically has been just a really wonderful opportunity to get together and to share information that I think is very valuable for faculty, whether they're new or more seasoned about their careers at UCSF. The share information part will continue. The getting together in person, unfortunately, there's a monkey wrench in those plans for the present time, but I really appreciate you joining virtually, and we'll make this hopefully as engaging and provide opportunities for you to interact with us and perhaps each other via the chat function, the Q&A function. I just wanted to mention that this event, Faculty Development Day, is one of several keystone events that are put on by the Campus Council on Faculty Life, sometimes referred to as CCFL. CCFL is generously supported by our Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost, Dan Lowenstein, and brings you not only today's event, but also the Faculty Mentoring Program, which is directed by Dr. Mitch Feldman, and also the UCSF Coro Faculty Leadership Collaborative, which you may have heard of. It's open to faculty from all schools, all ranks. It's held periodically, usually every year, either a short version of the leadership development training or a longer version. And currently we have 15 faculty going through the longer version. You may also be familiar with our office, and related activities to CCFL include things like the Faculty Climate Task Force, the Faculty Salary Equity Review process, and the Faculty Family Friendly Initiative. So before I turn it over to the chair of Faculty Development Day, who's Dr. Hannah Glass, who's also on the screen, I just want to give my really sincere thanks to Irene Mary, who's the director of CCFL, and to Hannah herself, Dr. Glass, for just an incredible amount of time, effort, energy, and creativity required to bring this event from a fairly straightforward in-person event to hold to a more logistically challenging virtual event. So thank you both very, very much. If we were in an auditorium, I would lead applause, but we'll hold that for now. And so with that, I'll turn it over to the chair of Faculty Development Day, Dr. Hannah Glass, who's a professor of clinical neurology and chair of this wonderful event. So thank you.
Great, thank you, Brian. Well, it's my pleasure to warmly welcome all of you to our first virtual edition of the UCSF Faculty Development Day. This is an annual event where we typically come together to create community and provide important information to enhance your faculty life at UCSF. This year, our event is more important than ever to celebrate community and to help build a supportive environment, as we're all facing challenges related to the COVID pandemic. Whether you're home joining your meetings from the bedroom office, as I am right now, caring for children from home while juggling a research program, dealing with loss of income, or mourning the loss of a loved one, the pandemic has touched all of our lives. At the same time, there's been a national reckoning with racial injustice and systemic inequities, and the Black Lives Matter movement and events of the past several months have made many of us rethink our relationship to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And when I first drafted these words, the skies were clear. Thankfully, they are again today. But over the last weeks, we've all experienced the effects of forest fires, and along with the smoky air, concern for our health, our state, and our climate. Well, wherever you are at this moment, we welcome you to UCSF, where we aim to achieve pride values, professionalism, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence. Core values for everyone who works, learns, teaches, and discovers at UCSF. A little more about you, the audience. We have 327 registrants to our program today, representing all 4 of our schools, 85% from School of Medicine, 10% from School of Dentistry, 5% from School of Nursing, and 2% from School of Pharmacy. 65% of you are assistant professor, 10% associate, 10% full professor, and 5% at the instructor level. In terms of series, 40% are HS clinical, 20% adjunct, 15% clin-ex, 10% in residence, and 10% are ladder rank. If you didn't quite catch that last part about what it meant, the clin-ex, in residence, ladder rank, etc., don't worry, you're in the right place. Brian Aldridge will be covering all 6 of our UCSF series during his first talk of the day. Now, a little bit more about our logistics of the day. This is our team's first attempt at planning a full day Zoom event, so please be gentle on us if we don't have that Hollywood level slick production as Chair Bob Wachter's Grand Medicine Grand Rounds or Chancellor Hoggood's fireside chats with Nancy Pelosi. We've scheduled a packed full day event with many bio breaks throughout the day to help mitigate your Zoom fatigue. Hopefully you know where the bathrooms are. Our schedule for the day will run until noon this morning with sessions on advancement and promotion and compensation, as well as special remarks from Dr. Renee Navarro, Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Outreach. After each session, there will be an opportunity for the speakers to answer your questions. Many of you included your questions at the time of registration. We welcome you to continue to use the Q&A button throughout the day, and we request that when you ask a question, please include the school that you're in. We have faculty from each of our 4 schools joining us today, and we'll do our best to call on the most relevant experts if there's a school-specific question or school-specific answer to your question. This afternoon, starting at 1 p.m., we'll have a moderated panel with the department chairs, followed by concurrent workshop for faculty looking for tips to succeed in research, education, and clinical work. Your registration includes Zoom links for each of these sessions, and you can feel free to join the session of your choice. We intend for these workshops to be informal and a venue to build community, so we hope that you'll keep your cameras on and actively participate in these sessions. The speaker panels will be recorded and available after the meeting. However, the workshop sessions will not be recorded, and we hope that there'll be an opportunity for networking and candid conversation. Finally, the email with today's agenda and links, you received a faculty resource document that includes summaries of important organizations at all levels of the institution, with links that can provide answers to your burning questions like, how can I serve on Academic Senate? Where's the closest spot to my office to pump in privacy? Which faculty are eligible for mortgage assistance? And what mentor training is available at UCSF? So whether you're joining us as a new faculty or established faculty joining in to learn more about how to succeed at UCSF, welcome. Let's start our day. And now I'll turn the platform back to Brian Aldridge and a distinguished panel to speak to us about advancement and promotion. His session will start at 9:15.